Aliens! This discussion has been going on for centuries. Do they exist? Or are they just a lie given to us by the government to convince us there are aliens so that when they eventually kill us all, they'll have someone else to blame? That is what we're going to find out today. We're going to be looking at the top 10 closest encounters with aliens in the UK.
Do they come in peace? Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top alien close encounters in Britain. Number 10, Diamond in the Sky.
That doesn't look like an alien.
Two hikers outside the small village of Calvine, Scotland, made history with one of the most convincing UFO photos ever taken. However, bizarrely, this photo was allegedly covered up, which apparently had a one-man department investigating UFOs for a number of years. Before the existence of this department was even acknowledged,
that looks fake as hell.
A large diamond-shaped object
that's not real. No way.
Intelligence organizations before vanishing forever.
I'm gonna call cap on that. I'm calling cap on that one. I don't believe that one.
The Midlands.
The Dudley Dorito.
Dudley Dorito has been sighted many times.
How are you gonna believe in something that's called the Dudley Dorito? People are so silly. People are so silly.
Not only have there been eyewitnesses, but some of them have even managed to photograph or film the mysterious shape.
Well, show me then.
From the area where it appears, and it's triangular.
Show me.
Looking like a big crisp in the sky with a few bright lights.
Not quite. I'm calling cap on this one. That's literally just a darkened image of a Dorito. Why would they shape their spaceship like a Dorito? If you look close enough, you can clearly see that it's not even a straight edge. It literally goes in here and then around, and then it's curved right. Like, why would they create a shit like that? And it's not even the same image. There's two lights there, two lights there. The other one just had a light in the middle and a light on every corner. This is fake. This is fake. No one would ever design a ship like that. Why would they put a curvature that goes in and then out on the... It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
5 times the size of a jumbo jet, and people are still at a loss for explanations. Number 6, the Copper Man.
What's this?
The oldest alien incident on our list occurred throughout the 18th and 19th centuries in and around Portsmouth, where a mysterious entity, retroactively called the Copper Man, was repeatedly sighted. While only really known to locals, this story of a human with metal skin, first recorded in 1798, is incredibly weird. A young maid even saw the man with metal flesh walk out of the sea and then go back in again, disappearing.
So, she saw him come out of the ocean. Let me plant another story in your head. You're a maid at the sea, and you see this man made of copper just walking out of the ocean, and he goes, that's cool, and then he just walks back into the ocean. There needs to be substance to these stories. Personally, I believe that there is something out there. If you think about how big space is, there has to be some other form of life out there somewhere. We shouldn't be so egotistical to assume that we're the only life form that exists. Fully on board with the fact that something somewhere exists, whether that's people that just look like me and you and they're a little bit different, or little green men. I'll accept anything. There has to be something, which makes me think that some of these could be real. What makes you think this man wasn't just wearing armor? Like how you know, why would he be think about, why would a metal alien walk out of the ocean and just walk back in? There has to be something there.
This frightening creature hasn't been seen at all since 1801. Number 5.
Well, there you go.
Saucer. When police were called out to a woman's house late one evening in 1984 because she claimed to have seen a UFO, they presumably didn't expect to also be faced with the object in question. However, when they arrived, the mysterious craft was still visible overhead and stuck around long enough that they had a chance to do a rough sketch of it. The RAF also reported not having any planes in the sky that evening. As the story goes, the police even attempted, unsuccessfully, to follow it down the M1. Number 4, Ilkley Moor.
So the spaceship just followed down the M1. They didn't veer off in the sky anywhere, they just went down the M1.
Alien sighting. On a cold evening in 1987, retired policeman Phil Spencer was out for a walk on Ilkley Moor, Yorkshire, on his way to visit family. He also had an idea to take photographs of strange lights he'd seen on the moors, but definitely got more than he bargained for. He saw a strange being, took a photo, and chased it back to a UFO, which quickly took off. The photo was then analysed by optical physicist and ufologist Dr. Bruce Maccabee. The conclusion was that it had not been edited and the creature was...
No. You're not convincing me that that was taken. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm all for aliens, I'm all for extraterrestrials, but that is awful. It can be verified by every ufologist on the planet and I will still call cap on that.
Known animal, the Envoy. The Ministry of Defense may have acted shadily on occasion, but in this instance, they apparently didn't think anything of a strange man claiming to be an envoy for an extraterrestrial diplomat who wanted to speak to the authorities, and that Algar was finally ready to reveal himself publicly. Unfortunately, before this could happen, Algar was supposedly killed by some other alien.
Are you joking me? After all these years, the alien Algar was finally ready to reveal himself to planet Earth. Unfortunately, Algar was killed by another alien, so we never met Algar.
The MOD never chased it up. We can kind of understand why though, it does make for quite the story. The Rendlesham Forest Incident. So significant it's nicknamed Britain's Roswell, what happened at Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk in 1980 has baffled people for decades. Centering on an airbase RAF Woodbridge over a few nights at the end of December, many high-ranking officials claimed to see a UFO come down in the woods. Personnel went on to investigate and found a glowing metal object that left burn marks behind. The incident spooked so many people that the MOD were forced to issue a public statement that national security was not at risk.
Okay, that one's a little more believable. I can see that one happening, but it's a lot of these were just, you know, like I'm all for aliens, like I said, but I can face reality. The Dorito one really just made me a bit of a skeptic on the subject. But let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you believe in aliens or any extraterrestrials. I'm happy to discuss this with people. Which of these did you think was most believable? Let me know down in the comments. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing and liking the channel. That all helps me out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.